Hey guys, I thought we'd do a quick plant check-in. So we'll check on a few of my plants before it starts raining here. So I did have some really nice milkweed plants just pop up. Some of them were there last year, and then I kind of even got some new ones. So we're gonna have the cucumber tower right here. So I just have to weed that a little bit, it's fine. So this is my rock bed. We got the hen and chicks, they did good over winter. Yeah, we got a bunch of milkweed plants that came up from last year. So we're gonna get plenty of blossoms, and we're gonna make sure we get some monarch caterpillars. So we're gonna make a video about going and hunting for some monarch caterpillars to stock our butterfly garden, because we got the butterfly garden going on. So planted parsley just for the swallowtail butterflies. The swallowtails caterpillars like anything in this family with these kind of like leaves like this. So carrot, parsley, Queen Anne's lace, stuff like that. We have one cucumber plant here, and dude, from last year's, can you guys see these? From last year's sunflower stalks, I kept these, and I think I'm gonna put them around this pot. I'll just tie them together at the top. Look at how tall they are. They're like 10 feet. So I think we'll just tie them together at the top with some hemp string, and I'll put them around here like a tall tripod for this plant to grow up. Won't that be cool? So here, you know what? I got a surprise, a sneak peek, and I want to see if any of you guys know what this is. Does anybody know what the heck I'm up to right here? It's for a future video. Let me give you guys a look here. Somebody's got to guess. What am I doing? Pretty weird looking. Okay, it's starting to rain. Oh, here was part of it too. This could be more clues. That's part of it too sometimes. Okay, is that enough clues? Somebody's got to guess what that is. Okay, so we have our milkweed transplants from the rhizomes. They're very just barely, you know, I can tell they're not going to do good this first year. So see, these are all the milkweed. Actually, these ones right here actually look pretty good. But what is that? Is that... Wow, what if there was a caterpillar on this one? That would have been cool. Yeah, so I think it still will take, you know, an extra year until they would probably come back nicely. So, okay, here is the giant pumpkin plant at my house here. So it's in the, you know, it's kind of in the shade. Oh my gosh, look at, oh man. That's why we put a bunch of pumpkin plants at the farm, because these are in the shade. I just ran the tiller around it because it was getting kind of weedy. I wanted to make it look nice for the video. Don't till very close to it, of course. So if you have a 4 or 5 foot vine, don't till within 4 feet of the base, 4 to 5 feet of the base, because you don't want to start tilling up all the roots. But anyway, this one's cool. This one we're just gonna let kind of go crazy. We'll let it come way out in the yard. How about let's do a experiment. Let's see if we can get it to touch the driveway over there. So let's see if we can get this plant to go 50 or 60 feet over and touch the driveway. Wouldn't that be cool? Because it's kind of a late start, because I didn't do a cold frame. There's a tree. My weeping mulberry. Ooh, we can feed some of this to the turtle, the tortoise. He'll like that. So, okay, you know what? Before it starts raining too much, let's jump in the car and go to the farm and check on the commercial giant pumpkins. Here, look. Planted dill also for the swallowtail caterpillars. Oh, one more plant to show you. Yesterday I brought this out here from the grow closet. This is a Thailand giant elephant ear. These things get really big. Probably one of the biggest leaves in the world. I think a banana tree actually has the biggest leaf, but this has got to be in the top like 3 or 5 of the biggest leaves in the world. I'll see if I can find a picture. If I can, I'll attach it now. hopefully I found a picture, because I've grown these before, and we'll see how big of a leaf. This is not a big leaf yet, you know, it's a little baby one. This was in my grow closet, so that'll be fun to keep an eye on. And it had a couple babies attached, you know, it had a couple babies popping out. And you probably recognize these elephant ears, but this is the more rare variety. This is the Thailand variety. It's got a slightly different scientific name, so it will be very cool to see how big the leaves get. So wow, it looks really cool in there. Okay, stop talking so much. Let's go to the farm real quick. It's starting to rain. Okay, quick. Let's mix up some foliar spray to bring it with us. Look, I just mix a little bit of, probably a tablespoon or teaspoon of fish fertilizer and probably a tablespoon of Neptune's Harvest seaweed into a sprayer like this. Oh man, don't try to keep the fish smell inside of it. And as we're walking around looking at the plants, we can spray stuff. You could spray this stuff every single day if you want. La 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 la. Okay, let's go. Oops, I gotta turn the garden hose off because it leaks. Thailand Giants, here you go. Do do do. Do 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 do. Spray the big one. The water just runs right off of it. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're at the farm. Coming in hot. Always looks like I'm cruising with I have the GoPro on. Okay, yeah, let's take a look. Oh yeah, I gotta show you something. Oh gosh, these plants have been through heck and back with all the spring storms. I'll explain it. Sprayer. Let's get the sprayer. Okay. Okay, so first off, as you can see, my Indian corn patch completely is weeded over, which is my own fault, and I kind of neglected it. But so anyway, I was in here yesterday, I was weed whacking. I'm gonna weed whack it down and then till in between. But as I was weed whacking, I realized something. Half of these dang weeds, guys, look, do you guys recognize these? These are all tomato plants. I had such a big tomato patch here last year that probably like a couple 100 pounds or 100 pounds of tomatoes just ended up on the ground rotting because we had picked so many, we were giving them away. So this whole soil is just infused with tomato seeds. So look, I was weed whacking tomato plants. Here's one, two, oh, there's like lots of them. They're over here. See, look, all these are tomato, boom, 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 there. Here's one. So I stopped because what I did was rescue some. And we're gonna grow them free tomato plants. So I put them over here out of the sun. You know, you wanna, if you transplant them like this out of there, you want them out of the sun for a few days. Just like 2 days probably. So look, we have like close to 40 plants, and we could bring these to the community garden because I actually went there this morning and checked in on it, and we need to kind of replant something because the giant watermelons didn't really take off because of the rain and the cold nights. So actually I filmed a little bit. Let's go check out that video clip right now. All right, yeah, here we are at the community garden now. Not much has been happening here. I guess we'll just take a look. We might have to do a plan B. Ooh, nobody's here, so they can't see me talking to myself. Okay, let's look and see if anything's happening. Oh yeah, we have lots of strawberries, which is cool. Ooh, lunch. They're in the dirt. Oh yeah, there's a bunch. That one's a little weird. Something's eating on them. Oh yeah, there's some good ones though. Okay, sidetracked. Okay, we have some milkweed here. I ended up leaving this. It just came up on its own from the neighboring garden, which is fine. We can look for caterpillars. The giant watermelon never took off. So I think we're gonna have to do a plan B. I got this nice and tilled. Here's my other plot over here. I got a few sunflowers going, and that is a bushel gourd, and that never really took off either. It's still alive though. So, okay, I think what I'm gonna do is take some of them tomatoes that we found over at the farm, mixed in with the weeds, and just bring late start tomatoes over here, just so we get some use out of it, out of the garden, you know. Oh yeah, these sunflowers are doing pretty good. I was just testing out a strain here, so okay, what's this? I'm getting distracted. Okay, yeah, not much here. I'm gonna have to do like a plan B replanting. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Look guys, some people were probably wondering, where the heck are my giant tomatoes? Look, they're still under the grow light. It's 5 a.m. the next day, but I was editing and realized I didn't tell you guys about the giant tomatoes. So yeah, there they are. I'm gonna put them outside today. I started them June 4th. So they're, what, like a week old or whatever, less? And they're about to get outside. So yeah, you can start giant tomatoes very late like this if you're going to be taking them till an October way off. So you'll see, we can still get some 5-pound or maybe bigger even tomatoes even with this late of a start. So I'm gonna get these outside today because it's gonna be nice and hot and sunny, and we'll get them acclimated to the sun. So, all right, I just had to add this in quick. GoPro, stop recording. So yeah, that was just a quick clip of the community garden. So we'll bring a bunch of these over as our like plan B planting for the community garden, and they're free, which is the best price. So then I figured I'm gonna rescue, before I save the corn, I'm gonna rescue more of these tomato plants. Well, yeah, I'm gonna rescue more of these and do some tomato plants out here. Anyway, okay, so yeah, these plants have been through a lot because the wind, this area right here is like a wind tunnel. The wind just comes whipping through here. So these poor plants, this is actually a leftover long gourd plant that I had, so that's cool. This plant normally would be one you would pull out. Oh my gosh, it looks awful. But it's really gnarly, and look, it's shooting out side vines. It almost looks like it's trying to flat vine. This one's the only one that's got some of the yellow spotting, maybe like a magnesium type of deficiency, but whatever. That one's probably the worst one. Oh, another thing that happened besides the storm damage, one day I came here and the ends of the vines and stuff were just swarmed with cucumber beetles. They just snuck up on me and they all showed up. Like, I was gone for a few days, like mowing, and you know, I didn't even stop here. I came back and they were just covered in cuke beetles. So hopefully we don't have virus. I don't see any sign of virus. Look at the nice new growth. Wow, it looks awesome. So they recovered just fine from it, as long as we didn't get any virus. If I see any sign of mosaic virus, I'll pull the plants out. So yeah, I sprayed for the cuke bugs. I sprayed Bifin XTS. Very strong stuff. The bugs they just left the country. So yeah, honestly, these plants have exploded in growth in the last like 5-6 days. And now it's gonna be in the 80s, and whew, So yeah, they're rough looking, but they're growing like crazy now. So this is actually pretty awesome. And see, I have them pinned. If I didn't have these vines pinned, the wind would have these whipping all over and they would be ruined. So as they vine out, I'm going to pin them down. Oh, I guess this one's got a little bit of the yellowing. Could be magnesium or some kind of stress. It'll be all right. These are the commercial giants, so we're gonna let these go wild and see how many pumpkins they produce, if any. Hey, there's a oh my gosh, look guys, I definitely don't want that one, so let's pick it off. Look, can you see? You guys want that one? That was a female pumpkin flower. Yeah, you can see here, guys, this is a good example. So this is just horrible cucumber beetle damage. But this is, they did the damage up in the end of the vine. Like, see this end here? They were chewing on these little young leaves. They like them. And then as they grow out, you can see all the big holes they left. But look, right after I sprayed, look at all the new growth. Looks just fantastic. So we recovered from that. It's okay. And these leaves are still, I won't cut these off. They're still doing work. La 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 la. Yep, here's a big old holy leaf. When they get super bad, I'll cut them off. Like, you don't really want them folding over themselves like that. That one. Let's get rid of that one, because see, there's a better leaf underneath it and a side vine. Yeah, don't worry. These should recover. Okay, we got the giant radish. Look at this. Look at this. Here, I'll put my foot by it. Here's how big this plant is so far. This is a giant radish. I forgot what it's exactly called. Here's the heavy cucumber plant, just kind of stuffed in here. I got an entire row all the way along the edge there is giant sunflowers. I got a few different strips of giant sunflowers in here. So we'll see what comes up and what grows. Oh yeah, I need like a thumbnail. Should I get a thumbnail of me pointing? People will be curious if I'm like, whoa, look at that. So these, oh yeah, that might be good. It's actually so cool to see like a big line of these plants like that. Oh, I'll try to start taking a little better care of them so we can get some real nice looking growth. Maybe I'll come once a day and spray them with the fish seaweed. Here, let's walk back. Spray them one more time as we walk back. I know it's sprinkling, but that's fine. These will, they absorb it. Oh, that'll be so fun. Oh, another thing I might do to try to keep the cuke bugs away is once these plants start opening their flowers. Sorry, there's a lot of traffic. We're right by a highway. Once these plants start opening their flowers and all the males, see, here's a male blossom. I might come in here and start pulling off the buds before they open, like this. Not only does it kind of, you know, it saves energy for the plant because the plant doesn't have to open the flower and grow it, but the cuke bugs are really attracted to either the smell or it might be the color. I think cuke bugs are attracted to yellow, which makes sense. So see, you can come in here and do something like this. So see, these are all male flowers and there's going to be plenty of them later on. Because we're not trying to set no fruit yet, guys. Okay, so yeah, I guess that is about it. Oh wow, look at the end of, like, this is like the type of growth I want to see. This is really fast, new, beautiful growth. Oh, this one's got two nice vines. So yeah, we're just kind of having a relaxing year and just doing some experiments. Like this plant, I would for surely pull this out. Everybody would. Look, it looks like it's trying to flat vine. But you know what? As a monstrosity here, as long as it doesn't look like mosaic virus, which I can't tell yet. I gotta wait a few more days. That one might get pulled, but we're gonna try to let everything go just so we can kind of, you know, experiment and see what's up. Oh no, is that parsnip? And we're growing a long gourd on the ground for some reason. Ooh. Hey, quick idea. No, that won't work. I was gonna say, big truck. I was gonna say maybe we should use the 10-foot sunflower stalks back at my house to grow this up. But there's no way they'd be strong enough to support a big long gourd plant. Maybe we'll build the trellis there. That would be cool. Here's an extra long gourd plant. I don't know what to do with it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Just a quick update. We'll check in a couple weeks and see how things are going. So I hope your guys' gardens are doing great. And we got another exciting thing coming up. July 1st, we're gonna pull the giant carrot out of my closet and unveil it. We're gonna pull it out of the ground, or we're gonna wash the soil off of it and see how close we can get to breaking the world record. Or maybe we'll completely fail, but it is a monster carrot and probably the biggest ever grown indoors. So be sure to subscribe and hit the like button because it helps the video. All right, see you guys.